Hi, I'm Dr. Papya Bhattacharjee. In this problem, we have to evaluate a limit. And it is the limit of the function 1 over x minus 4 as x is approaching 4 plus, so from the right hand side. Okay, so the best way to evaluate the limit is probably to look at the graph of this function. And we only need to look at what is happening to the right of 4, right side of 4. So x is approaching to that point from the right. So I will use a graphing utility to graph it, but before that, just to give you an idea, you can have some kind of an idea of what the graph will look like. So first thing first, notice that at 4, the function is not defined, right? Because the denominator will be 0. So there should not be anything at x equals 4. Now also notice that when x is approaching 4 from the right hand side, which means x is taking values greater than 4. So you're plugging in some value, say 4.1. Then this expression for the function will give you a positive value for sure. It's not going to be negative. So that should give you an idea of what kind of y values you will be getting. And that will also give you the idea if this function is increasing or decreasing using that fact. All right, so let's take our graphing utility and graph this function 1 over x minus 4. Okay. And then you graph it. Now you notice that again we will be looking at only the right side of 4, but you can see the whole graph if you want, but you can have your window, say x is from 0 to 6 and y is from say negative 20 to 20, and then graph it. Now what is happening if you look at the graph, and I'm just going to draw the right hand side of the graph. So say here is 4. Just roughly. So here is the vertical line through 4. And now notice one more time, right? What is happening? X is approaching to 4 from this side, right? So x is taking like 4.1, 4.01, 4.001. It's getting really, really close. What's happening is this whole function value will be, the denominator is getting very small. So 1 over the denominator, 1 over a small value is very large, right? So the function is increasing here. Okay, and you can see that from your graphing utility as well. So the function will be increasing as x is approaching 4. And it's increasing and getting close to this vertical line. And what does it mean by the function increasing without bound as x is approaching 4 from right hand side? That just means that the function is approaching to plus infinity. And that is the limit of this function as x is approaching 4 from right. Thank you.